menorah kosher? Before you answer that, let me give you a little rundown on what makes a menorah kosher or not kosher so we can play one of my favorite games of the holiday season. Is it kosher? But before we get into it too much, let me just answer the question that's on everybody's mind. Yes, kosher is not only for food. The definition of the term kosher just means that something is okay and aligns with the laws of the Torah. So an object can be kosher, food can be kosher, even actions can be considered kosher. This menorah, or more correctly, this Chanukiah, which we'll get into in another video, is kosher. As you can see, there are 9 branches or spaces where you can put candles. 8 of them are aligned and they're the same, if not similar, and 1 is separate. The 8 that are clearly in a group are to represent the 8 days of Hanukkah. So we add another light for each night of Hanukkah, and you can kind of use it as a calendar to see what night you're on if you're looking at it through a window, which is where we're supposed to place them. So if you would see this menorah in someone's window, it would be the 8th night of Hanukkah because all of the candles are full. Now this 9th one is where it gets a little tricky. This is the shamash, which is just a helper candle. It does not indicate anything, but that is just to help light the other candles. But because this candle is just a helper candle, it needs to look visually separate. It can be raised, it can be put off to the side, but it can't look the same as the other 8 candles because then it just gets confusing. Now this is a perfect example of a not kosher menorah. At first glance, beautiful, great, kind of basic, but it could work, except it couldn't work because the shamash is on the same level as the other 8 candles, which makes it confusing because you can't tell that it's the shamash. The main thing is that you can tell that there are 8 nights and a shamash. With all that being said, let's look back at our first menorah, which I will admit is a little bit tricky, but I'll still give you a chance. I'll count back from 3. You'll tell me, is it kosher? 3, 2, 1. This menorah is not kosher. Yes, the shamash is the highest out of all of them, you would assume, but honestly, you can't assume. All of them are different heights. You don't know what's what day is what, and it's just confusing. The menorah has to be relatively straight. How about this one? 3, 2, 1. This menorah is kosher. As you can see, there are the 8 branches that are the same, they're straight, they're beautiful, and then the raised shamash. Perfect. This is a perfect example of a menorah. Last menorah, is it kosher? 3, 2, 1. This menorah is kosher because the shamash is separate. It's not like we've seen before with 4 and 4. This one is a shamash and then 8, which is correct. Now that we've got the basics out of the way, I am so excited to start this season of Is It Kosher and show you all the amazing and awful kosher and non-kosher menorahs. Pop all your questions in the comments because I know that you have many, most likely, and let me know how many you got right.